when I was a teenager, I remember just feeling tired all the time. The doctors did a test and they came and told me that you have diabetes. And I remember my aunties and uncles passing away from diabetes, so I was scared. It caught up to me at the age of 34 and my kidneys started failing. The doctors have said that your kidneys are at 5% right now working. I was on dialysis for 6 years. I remember just having this fear of what's going to happen to me. Am I going to live? Every Sunday morning at King's Kihei, I do the morning announcements. And after the morning announcements, Pastor Rice would come up and have the whole congregation pray for me. Jenna's dad came to church one Sunday morning. He was one of them in the congregation that prayed.
My dad often would visit and come to King's Kihei too. He thought of Pastor Rice as his pastor. Every Sunday we would pray for Chelsea. It was just a normal, I think it was a Tuesday. I got a call from my dad's aunt and she told me that my dad had had a brain aneurysm. I was like, is he okay? She's like, he's in a coma. And it was just so weird for me. He's a very healthy man, like very unexpected. That next day I went to California where my dad was in a coma for a week. I prayed for him every day. I played worship music to him all day, night. I was believing for a miracle. When all of this was going on with my dad, we found out that he was a donor. My dad was a sergeant for the Sacramento Police Department for like over 30 years. His life really was like, he was that hero. I remember as soon as the doctor walked in and told us that my dad was a donor, I was like, Chelsea, if my dad is passing away, his kidney is going to Chelsea. I had no clue how that worked, but I called Chelsea.
Well, I felt it was sad because I didn't know, like I know what she was going through at that time. But I did tell her, I said, okay, sure. So they went ahead to see if her dad was a match. And I got the call from the transplant team that night. And they were basically telling me that they found a match. And I already knew who it was.
They were the same tissue type, the same blood type, the same size. There's a lot more that goes into that, but once they pull the plug, you have 60 minutes to pass away. That was kind of a worry for me because, like I said, my dad's a fighter. When I was praying, I knew he could hear me and I knew God was with him. I went downstairs with my sister and I get a phone call and it's my mom and she's like, you have to get up here now. The doctor said his pupils had undilated and he was gone.
This happy but sad.
Yeah.
Just because Jenna lost her dad?
Yeah. It was bittersweet.
This is hard.
But that night, they lined up the hallways with police departments. They wheeled him down. It was so beautiful.
And then so we got to San Francisco. I felt I was scared, and I think the nurse could tell. And he looked at me and said, don't worry, we have the best surgeon. He's the top surgeon in this hospital. And it just reminded me that this is all God's plan, and I just had to put my trust in that.
And even with the financiers too, it's like we
I
had
wasn't
no
ready.
money. We wasn't ready for this. So much people donated.
Yeah.
And
The kidney took a while to wake up. I think it went on like that for 2 weeks. And Jenna would always call and check in. I remember Jenna praying, and I had this thought to put it on speaker, and I put it next to the kidney. And the day after, the kidney started waking up and my numbers started getting better. It was from that moment when my kidneys were started to function. That was pretty special.
And although I thought it was our miracle, it was Chelsea's miracle, and it was finally here. He turned it into a beautiful thing. Like the hurt that I feel some nights of like, oh, I wish I could call my dad. It's like, I get to hug Chelsea. I get to hug her. It's the biggest hugs in the world. It feels like my dad.
I just want to thank the rest of our Kings Ohana, the whole Hufford family. I'm so grateful for them.
God is good.
God is good. He's faithful. God is faithful.
Wow. Come on. God is doing good things. He's doing good things in our midst. How many of you can agree that God is good? Oh, he's so good.